Hey, Grian. Mending. You see, I have this problem. And, what the? The problem is like, might also become your problem. I just want to have this simple permit made real quick and... Permit? Yes, a permit! Grian? Greetings. Welcome to the Department of Hermit Permits. Mr. Goodtimes, are you here for a permit? Yes? Do you have the necessary documents with you? Necessary documents? What are those? I'll have to put you on hold. Wrong disk. What the? Shh! You're not. Oh, thank goodness. It seems like you don't have the necessary documents with you, Mr. Goodtimes. Quite unfortunate. But I don't know the document. We shall settle this matter with this. Just handle this paperwork and you are good to go. Oh, good to go, you say? Well, don't mind me. Let's see. Hermit permit, all the mobs, yes, and base blueberry test. Grian, can I ask what is a base baloney blueberry test? I'll have to put you on hold. Wait, no! Hey, Grian, I just want We have a line, good sir. Oh, sorry. Hello, Lizzie? Yeah, I might skip dinner this evening. Ito? What about him? No, I'm not with Ito. Doing neck kisses. I'm at the permit office. Yep. Talk to you soon. Scar, you good? Joel, do you know what is a base blueprint test? Let me search to Google, so I might need you to hold for a minute. Hold, no, not you too!
Honey.
Ah! So yeah, Hermitcraft. And this season, the Hermits have now come together to build the infrastructure for a new shopping district. But with a twist. If Season 7 have Hermits paying for a land exchange of diamonds to build their own shops, in Season 10, Hermits have this very exciting way of dealing with the making of shops, through the wonders of capitalism and bureaucracy. The Hermit Permits are a series of permits provided by the Department of Hermit Permits, or the DHP, organized by the DHP manager, Grian, giving permits to hermits to make their own shops. Each hermit initially got 6 permits, ranging from varying tiers of iron, gold, diamond, and a Joker permit, which is unique to Falls, who won the Game of Demise. The Joker permit can duplicate any existing permit in the system and have it as your own. Indicated in all of the permits is basically a license of an item, and it indicates that you have the monopoly of said item in the permit and exclusive rights to sell the item to other hermits. Unable to comply with the demands of your permit will result to the permit becoming duplicated and be given out to another hermit. Whoa, that's a lot of rhyme sentences for permits. You know what also rhymes with sentences? Neck kisses! So, with the permit system, the hermits became creative with dealing with the system itself. Others obliged, some creating loopholes, conflicts with trade and other businesses, and also asking for things from other hermits basically became more complicated as it requires a permit holder to verify the trade itself. As hermits got their permits from the DHP, some hermits were satisfied in what they got. Others are contented, and some who are less fortunate, like Netherwart, ended up trading with the other hermits and negotiating deals with them. In some permits, the DHP mandated the hermits to have a conglomerate of businesses bundled together to be organized as a one-stop shop for buying a certain item. In the wood business, 2 corporations hold the monopoly of all the logs in the server, the Big Wood and the Big Salmon. Although they have a conglomerate center for their shops below the Gold Salmon Hourglass, these 2 groups, especially with Dock and Beef, have a deep-rooted rivalry going back to the beginning of the season. And as such, the rivalry causes internal conflicts within the conglomerate itself. Arguments with Dock selling logs for sand because he wanted the server to feel the pain of mining sand, brought in major concern for the Big Salmon, as they intended diamonds to be its main currency for selling. They're also concerned about Doc's bigger wood, bigger leverage in the conglomerate, as he holds 3 of the log permits, with Joe holding the oak and birch. This means that the big wood company holds significant power when it comes to the decision making and the collaboration, and the big salmon should follow its lead. And as such, Beef has been instigating conflict between Joe and Doc to undermine Doc's leverage over the group, making Joe the neutral force in this conglomerate. Aside from wood, the glass monopoly also saw some rivals, with Ito holding most of the glass permits, having partnerships with other hermits to form a united glass division, along with many others. As the hermits make their shops, businesses emerge, forming big corporations, earning diamonds, which gave Exuma an idea to set up a shop called the Sales Shop. This shop wanted to give the hermits the incentive, or the clout, of bragging their shop earnings through varying tiers of trophies, while Exuma, also profits from the said awards. But when Exuma made this sales shop service in the eyes of the DHP, this shop is considered illegal, as it doesn't have the necessary paperwork or the Hermit Permit to operate. To put more fire into the matter, Exuma placed his shop right beside the remote DHP office. Yeah. He basically set up an illegal shop right beside the office, which regulates the said shops. Will the DHP take action? It's a maybe, but don't expect too much action though, because when the DHP was founded, Grian basically distributed the permits and called it a day. But he didn't anticipate the amount of queries the hermits asked of him. And so, as a sole employee, he made the Hermit Permit office, in which Grian made his system of not wanting to do that much effort and basically set very strict rules and elaborate regulations of not wanting to entertain and do actual work. Unless it's on Sunday 3 PM when the office is actually open for like 5 minutes. With the DHP office constructed, the hermits can now raise their concerns and inquiries in the most tedious ways as possible by going into this lengthy process of bureaucracy and basically hope for the best. Or in other words, schedule a meeting with the permit manager, get put on hold, go to the entrance, where? Meet the permit manager. Oh, for goodness sake, meet the permit manager on a Sunday, get put on hold, sign some paperwork. What is this? Get put on hold and basically do what the paperwork says in your own interpretation, and then get put on hold to the next Sunday or whenever Grian feels like doing it. Permit office aside, as of right now, these are the current shops and corporations in Hermitcraft that are constructed in the shopping district with a valid permit. And with that, this list will probably become larger later on as the hermits began to comply with the demands of their permit. What the?